We finished restoring this early 1970s Nishijin Model 8 Pachinko machine, and this quick start guide is going to show you how to set it up and play. So the first thing you'll need to do is you'll need to put glass or plexiglass in your machine. It's 16 inches by 18 inches. The way you do that is swing your machine around, and right back here there is a round loop. And what you're going to do is stick your finger in that loop or underneath that loop and lift up. And when you do, it'll pop open the playfield door. Swing it all the way open. There are two tracks in the door, and you need something in the back track, the track that's closest to the playfield. You can either put a sheet of plexiglass in there, a sheet of regular glass. A lot of people like to have regular glass because the balls pinging off the glass makes a really nice sound. If you're worried about the glass getting broken, then you can either just put plexiglass in that back track or real glass in the back track and plexiglass in the front track. Then when you're ready to close the door, just pull it, and there are two latches here and here, and so what you'll want to do is squeeze it shut and make sure it's tight. First, you'll want to close the ball drain lever. Right here on the back, you see the sticker that says open shut. There's a wire loop right here. You need to lift up on that loop so that it's in the shut position. Next, you'll want to reset the one ball seesaw. Behind this brown recycler tray, there is a white part, and it has two pachinko balls in it that act as counterweights, so the part can pivot up and down. Right now the right side is in the down position. That is the wrong position, so we need to reset it by just reaching your finger in here and pushing down on the left side of the seesaw, and that pivots it up in the correct position. In this position, your machine will pay out jackpots. Now these machines are purely mechanical, so you don't need electricity to operate them, but they do have a couple of light bulbs. One here that flashes when you get a jackpot, and one up here that comes on whenever your supply tray is low on balls. You can run them off just a 9-volt battery, which we have here. We're also including the transformer that you wanted, so you can plug it into the wall. If you're going to use the battery, just take the plug that's on the machine and plug it to the battery. If you want to use the transformer, on the end of the transformer is also a plug, and so you'll just go plug to plug to use the transformer on the wall. Just never take the plug on the transformer and plug it into the battery. Next, we'll add some balls to your supply tray, and when we do, they'll roll down this tube and into your recycler tray. Now there is a lever here that's attached to a wire that comes down here, and whenever there's enough balls in this tray, it lifts the lever up, shutting off the flow of balls. We'll go ahead and just add a few extra balls to your recycler tray. Then you want to place the bucket down at the bottom of the machine to catch balls. And I just connected the battery. I forgot to connect it a while ago before I added balls. When there's no balls in here and you connect the battery, this switch here turns on this light bulb. I will fake it out by pushing up on here, pushing up on the balls, and you can see that the light came on over here. The weight of the balls pushes this part down, which shuts off the light. We'll add some balls to your play tray here. And now to play Pachinko, there is a chrome post right here. You can rest your index finger up against it, then take your thumb and set it on top of the chrome flipper. And you'll pull down the flipper and then quickly slide your thumb off. And that'll allow the flipper to spring back up, shooting a ball into the playfield. Now the very first time you load your machine, nothing will happen because it's actually loading a ball into the shooter lane, like this. Nothing happened. I'm going to zoom out and we'll take our next shot. So when we shoot, the ball will go up this ramp, around here, hit this bumper, bounce off, and into the play field. Okay, we had a ball enter this tulip, and the way this tulip works, it actually has a hole in the bottom of it, and it drops down into this tulip. Because they were both open, a ball going in them will close them. These two on the side, they're open right now, so if a ball goes in them, they'll close. Now if a ball goes in when they're closed, they open. I'm going to play for a little bit. Okay, we got several jackpots. You saw the light in the center flash, and the balls, they fell down, they hit a bell, and they came out into our play tray up front. Now I'm going to zoom in and talk about the center and all the features on the play field. Okay, this top pocket has 3 spots where the ball could go, left, middle, right. I'm going to drop one in the left side. And as you can see, it opened up these 2. I'll drop one in the right side. The same thing, I'll drop one in the middle. Instead of going through the top, I'll just cheat right here. So what happened is it passed through, straight through here, and entered the center main attraction. And this part here pivots. In this position, if a ball comes from this direction, it'll hit it and roll out. Same for this side, it'll hit it and roll out. In this position, a ball can actually go in here, land, cause that to spin, and drop the ball and pay out. So in this position, it's better because you have 3 ways of potentially it catching a ball. Here you only have 1. So every time a ball goes in, it'll either pivot that way or pivot that way. So for example, okay, it pivoted and it went in here, and it actually got stuck in this bottom tulip. I'm just going to tap it. These are old mechanical machines, and sometimes that'll happen. If you just tap the glass, that'll usually release the gem. Okay, now also you have 2 pockets behind these wings here. I'll drop a ball in this wing. I'll drop one over here. And then these 2 are fixed pockets. Nothing will happen. You'll get a jackpot if you go in here, but it won't open any of the tulips. And for demonstration, if it's closed and you get a ball in, it opens up. Okay, that concludes this quick start guide. We sure hope you enjoy your machine.